Cumulus Airport Information Sierra 1450 Zulu weather, wind 230 at 14, visibility 10. View clouds 2,100. Temperature 29 or dew point 23, altimeter 2996. Visual approach in use, landing and departing runway 18. Bird advisories are in effect. All VFR departures, advise ground control the direction of flight. Advise there's contact, TF Sierra.
Okay.
2253 Yankee Georgetown ground.
I'm at the North Sea hangars ready to taxi to 18. Have information Sierra will be a southwest departure.
Which way are we going today?
153 Yankee for the run-up taxi to taxiway Charlie via Alpha 1.
Yeah, I've already completed the run-up, ready to taxi to 18.
So 62 Alpha Whiskey cross, runway 18, and then proceed to taxiway Charlie for the run-up via Juliet and Alpha.
Cross 18, Juliet Alpha to the Charlie for the run-up, 6 Alpha Whiskey.
Colonel 53 Yankee, runway 18, taxi via Alpha 1.
Alpha 1 to 18, 53 Yankee.
Okay. And I'm sorry, you said Colonel 53 Yankee northwest departure?
Be a southwest departure.
So get out your taxi diagram.
Request 29. Okay, Sierra, request 29. Go to maps.
Taxi diagram.
So is that going to be under my... Okay. Well, this isn't the new one. This is...
That's fine. We're going to take off on this one, so he's going to take us here, 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 down this way.
Okay.
All right.
Georgetown ground, Cessna Skyhawk 716 Mike Whiskey.
Or 716 Mike Whiskey, Georgetown ground.
Georgetown ground 716 Mike Whiskey is at Genesis with Sierra. We're going to be VFR departure to the west. Can we request departure on 29?
Six Mike Whiskey, Roger. Taxi via Juliet, hold short, and I 18 on Juliet, and I'll keep you advised of that request.
All right, taxi Juliet, hold short of 18, you'll keep us advised. 716 Mike Whiskey.
Georgetown ground experimental November 246, Hotel November.
Experimental 246 Hotel November, Georgetown ground.
246 Hotel November is at the Compass Rose with Sierra, ready to taxi, and I'll be a northwestbound departure.
Experimental 246 Hotel November, runway 18, taxi via Foxtrot and Alpha.
Okay, runway 18 via Foxtrot Alpha, that's Hotel November. What is that?
What is what?
All that stuff. You hearing it?
Yeah, I hear a little bit of wind when we start talking.
That's fine. That. You're not getting that?
I do, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure it wasn't me. I'm going to amend that. Now I'm seeing that the windsock,
Yeah.
that ain't 230. So we'll take
This is 6 Mike Whiskey, the tower's unable to
Roger.
approve runway 29 or proceed to taxiway Charlie for the run-up via Juliet and Alpha cross runway 18.
All right, cross 18, go Alpha to run up for Charlie, 716 Mike Whiskey.
And you got about 3 in the pattern right now.
No worries, we were going to amend that anyways. Thanks, sir.
Wind is 220 at 14 and gusting to about 18.
yeah, be, if it was truly 230, that's one thing, but it was blowing 190 at 14 knots with over our crosswind component, but it would have been a fun ride. That would have been
6 Alpha Whiskey, run up complete.
starting off like this.
Oh, wow. 6 Alpha Whiskey, Georgetown ground. Follow the RV off to your right. Runway 18 via Charlie and Alpha.
Charlie Alpha, follow the RV, 6 Alpha Whiskey.
So that's a 716 Mike Whiskey. Give what, disregard. No factor for you.
Roger that. That tapping, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Like my little friends over here.
I'm not moving, you're not moving, I don't know what that is.
Got your finger?
Yeah. Smarted.
Alright. Alright, flight instruments set and correct. We should be pointing this stuff. Good. Okay. Flight controls.
That's what you're checking for, is exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Look right there. Now rotate it, right?
Okay. So, that's just correct.
Georgetown ground, Airport 3.
Demo.
Airport 3, Georgetown ground.
Anything where it doesn't hit it?
Yes, they're located by
This, right?
KGTU jet by Foxtrot. I'd like to do a airport check. I know it's kind of late in the day, but I'd like to start on 29, please.
Yeah. It's got to not hit it, right? They got to be free.
Airport 3, Roger. Proceed via Foxtrot. Mike, hold short, runway 29 on Mike.
Roger, Lima, Mike, hold short of 29 on Mike, Airport 3.
Free and clear. Alright, trim. Set for takeoff. Fuel selector set to both.
Georgetown ground, 48165 Charlie.
48165 Charlie, Georgetown ground.
65 Charlie with Sierra at the pumps, IFR 2 off.
48165 Charlie. Proceed to taxiway Charlie for the run-up via Alpha 1 and clearances on request.
Alright, so
run
we're
up,
gonna go right.
Charlie via Alpha 1, 65 Charlie.
That was about
And you
100.
Fort Austin, Bergstrom.
April.
Roger.
Both. Going left. That was about 100. Going both. Oh, 50. We're good.
Airport 3, proceed on runway 29er, hold short, runway 18.
Hang on just a second though.
Roger, on 29er, hold short of 18 on 29er. Airport 3.
Just seeing where we are. We'll take off with it about there.
Okay. So we're good on, temperature's good, oil pressure's good, vacuum good, amps at 0, we are above 28, fuel flow good, fuel level good. Unseal panel. Check.
465 Charlie, clearance is available, advise ready, copy.
Departure review, stopping the run here.
Roger.
Okay, departure review, we're going to be taking off, heading west.
make your wind corrections if necessary. It looks like it's changing a good bit. It's going from 1.8 to 230. So be prepared to be pushed to the right, left, to a little bit. Okay. Left a little bit.
All right. Open my window again, get some air. All right. Georgetown ground, 716 Mike Whiskey at Charlie, finish run up, ready to taxi to 18.
November 716 Mike Whiskey, Georgetown ground, runway 18, taxi via Charlie and Alpha.
18 via Charlie and Alpha, 716 Mike Whiskey.
And 65 Charlie, ready, copy that, clearance.
Number 65 Charlie, Georgetown ground, stand by 1. Airport 3 cross, runway 18, the intersection. Do not stop in the intersection. Traffic on base.
That's a Roger. Airport 3 will cross 1836 on 2911 and it will not stop.
Number 8165 Charlie, are you ready to copy?
Hey, firm.
Number 8165 Charlie is cleared to Austin Bergstrom Airport via Rota Vectors. Maintain 3000. Off departure frequency will be 125.32. Squawk 4574.
All right, clear to Austin radar vectors, maintain 3000, departure 2532, squawking 4574, 65 Charlie.
Warrior 8165 Charlie, read back correct.
All right, windows shut.
Ground 401 Papa Delta.
Lap set for takeoff.
Sure, set 401 Papa Delta, Georgetown ground.
Transponder.
Sierra, Margarita.
All right.
401 Papa Delta, clearance on request.
Hey, taxi ready.
Okay.
401 Papa Delta, runway 18, taxi via.
Georgetown Tower, 716 Mike Whiskey at 18 on Alpha, ready to go.
Stock 716 Mike Whiskey, Georgetown Tower, hold short, runway 18, landing traffic.
Holding short 18, landing traffic, 716 Mike Whiskey.
Watch him. See how he does. Tried to push it on the runway. And bounce.
Woo! Man, his lifted. Man, that one must be pretty.
No, he tried to push it on the runway.
But I just noticed his left wing.
You needed to go slower, right? So that when it's set, it stopped. Well, he's got damn packed here. Getting a good bit of wind over the trees.
Runway off Tango, come back for another one.
Affirmative 8 off Tango.
Runway 18, taxi via Juliet Alpha, remain tower.
Juliet Alpha 18, remain tower 8 off Tango.
Stock 716 Mike Whiskey, Georgetown Tower, runway 18, clear for takeoff, proceed on course.
Runway 18, clear for takeoff, proceed on course, 716 Mike Whiskey.
Runway off Tango, if you could expedite your taxi, you do got Pilatus coming up your 6 o'clock.
Expediting taxi 8 off Tango.
Airspeed live, instruments in the green.
Lift your wing. dip your wing. This way.
Okay.
But don't be afraid to dip that wing a little bit, right? To dip it into the, to have this wheel come off first in a crosswind.
723 Alpha Tango, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
We learned how to land on one wheel, right? Crosswind corrections?
Yes.
Same thing applies when you take it off. There's nothing wrong with, as long as you're aligned with the runway, nothing wrong with picking one wheel up first. Well, you pick up the front one first, but then turning it over to its side if you got a really heavy strong wind from your right side. Just pick up, make sure that wheel gets off first so that the wind can't get under your wing.
1 Papa Delta, be ready with you.
Pulse 401, Papa Delta, Georgetown Tower, roger. Hold short, runway 18, departing traffic.
Hold short 18401 Papa Delta.
Dr. DeGoff, continue downwind just a bit, do have Pilatus and Seminole depart.
Denver 2 to go.
Dr. DeGoff, roger, continue downwind.
Work 2 to go.
Pulse 401, Papa Delta, turn right, heading 240, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
24018, clear for takeoff, 401 Papa Delta.
You want to aim right over the lake?
How do you want 8 off Tango and left or right traffic?
Right left traffic, early cross.
Follow this road.
Now 2 permitting.
Left traffic, early crosswind, 8 off Tango.
300.
Warrior 816 Hot Charlie short 18.
What's that?
300 is a good...
165 Charlie, Georgetown Tower,
okay, gotcha.
runway 18.
Holding short 18, 6 Hot Charlie.
Dr. DeGoff, left base approved.
Left base approved, good to go. Georgetown Tower, good morning, Bonanza 628 Tango, 10 north, inbound.
628 Tango, Georgetown, Interstate and 4, runway 18. Information Sierra, altimeter 2996.
I'm sorry, we didn't get to here. We're going to hang up here about 5 miles north, around some quarries and take some aerial photos, and but we'll stay on freak and then we'll let you know when we're inbound.
Maintain present altitude, please.
Okay, stay at 25, okay?
25 is good for now.
Okay. Georgetown Tower, Alpha Tango, the beam, the number is 18, full stop taxi back.
Alpha Tango, continue downwind for a sequence, following Skyhawk, turning 2 mile left base.
Extending downwind, 8 Alpha Tango.
Plus 1 Papa Delta, contact departure.
Oh, departure, good day, 1 Papa Delta.
Sunlight Alpha Tango, base approved.
Base approved, 8 Alpha Tango.
Dr. DeGoff,
I
runway
need to
18,
turn a little bit to try to split these clouds.
Here's a note to go. See if we can just climb over them. Go to VX.
Okay.
Sunlight
Down
Alpha Tango,
this.
departing Cherokee, prior arrival, runway 18, clear 2 lane.
Likely land one with departure beforehand. We land 8 Alpha Tango.
And lands a 28 Tango, squawk 0616.
I'm sorry, repeat the squawk.
0616, please.
0616. Mustang 1 Bravo Papa, ready in sequence.
Mustang 251 Bravo Papa, George.
So you got that in your bag of tricks, right?
Departing and landing.
Where'd you go, 10 degrees?
I went to a short field takeoff, right? Which is 10 degrees of flaps and VX. So that's how you climb in a shortest amount of distance for obstacle type stuff. So you got that in your bag. Now recover from the flaps and go back to VY.
Cherokee 8165 Charlie, George. Turn.
That's the wrong way.
Fly wrong head off now. Runway 18, take off.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't even know what speed we were at. I was like, oh crap.
Permitting early crosswind, please.
Thanks, for 32 off. Speed and altitude permitting.
Okay, so you see this green swath, right, of fields, not trees?
Right.
And it goes for a long way. We're going to stay in that swath.
Tower, Tomahawk 2446 November.
Tomahawk 2446 November, Georgetown Tower, sorry about that. Squawk 0627.
0627, 46 November.
Man, I think this is the first time I've been
West?
on top of clouds. What's up?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is few clouds.
Airport 3, Noodle cross runway 18, Juliet.
Okay, now, while you're continuing to climb, I want you to find a landing spot.
Roger, hold short.
From this altitude?
Yeah.
I've got I mean, there's a lot of stuff down here to our right.
Okay. Well, I want you to pick one.
65 Charlie, turn left heading 100.
Yeah.
Left turn 100.
Mike, it's 15.
That's where I'm going to land.
150, 6 Charlie.
Tomahawk 2446
You know what? I got a
November.
field out to my left here. That's a pretty good square.
Left downwind 18.
Okay.
Right next to the road.
Excellent. Now, tell me why you chose it.
A, it looks pretty smooth. Not a whole lot of trees around it. It's next to a highway.
Okay.
And it just, it resembles a runway, so it gives me a good visual.
Right over to departure.
Cool. Is it,
And it's not far away.
is it long enough?
Come back to another one. Left runway 11, remain tower, runway 18, taxi via Lima, Foxtrot.
I don't know. I would think so.
We're going to learn. And is it plowed? Is it planted? Is it,
It doesn't appear planted. I can't tell from here, but it does not look like it's been plowed.
okay. Any obstructions?
None that I can see from here.
Can you land into the wind?
With that one, if we came from the far side, we'd kind of have a headwind.
Okay. So, good job. Now take a right. 90 degrees. And stop at 5,000. You can pull it back to like 2,000 RPM. And roll out.
Dr. Golf, base proof.
Base approved, 3 to go.
Okay, just kind of maintain altitude. You probably need a little trim to do it. Yeah. Okay, so always looking for traffic. So find another field off to your left. Find a place to land and then justify why you chose it.
Georgetown Tower, good morning, Saratoga, November 322, Charlie, Charlie, holding short of 1A at Alpha, IFR San Antonio.
Saratoga 322, Charlie, Charlie, Georgetown Tower, roger, hold short, runway.
I see
Crossing traffic midfield.
field over here,
Holding short, 1A, 2, Charlie, Charlie.
but I can't tell if it's plowed or anything. But it would align with kind of our southerly winds.
Okay.
Charlie, Charlie, turn right.
But it does look obstruction-free. Does not appear to be plowed. Does not appear to be planted.
Turn toward it while you're telling me this.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Charlie, Charlie.
It's not a plowed field. Okay, so what kind of field is it?
This looks like a just open grass field.
Ranching field or
Yeah.
coastal grass or corn or,
2 Golf, just go full stop.
All right.
Roger, departing Saratoga, prior arrival, runway 18, clear land.
It's clear now, 3 2 Golf.
So you got it picked out?
Yeah.
Okay, is it long enough? Are there any obstructions, fence lines that you can tell from up here?
It appears long enough.
Prefer a base entry is approved.
I cannot tell if there's any obstructions from here.
Okay. Let's go ahead and pull the power back.
The idle?
Uh-huh. But that's your simulated engine out. I need you to pitch for 65 and trim for 65. That's giving us about 500 feet per minute.
Right.
Okay, which is 500 to 700 feet is what you can expect. So now, where's our field pointed out to me?
Just right out here, you see that clump of trees right there off of the strut?
Uh-huh.
And it goes this way and it stops?
Uh-huh. The one at the end of the stop?
Yep.
Okay, that's your field. Let's go ahead and land it. We've done pitch and pick. Let's do a mock announce.
Okay. 716 Mike Whiskey, west of the airfield, forced landing.
Tango, George Centaur, hold short.
Keep going.
Landing traffic.
2 on board.
Oh, kill the site, 4127.
So
At the 41.
it would be Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
To 3000 at this time, continue your present.
November 716, Mike Whiskey. How many miles are we from Georgetown?
Oh, where's...
Hard to find the buttons and
Enter.
Right. Okay.
Alright, and then we'd go destination.
Correct.
Archer
Yeah.
405 Alpha, George Centaur.
How far?
621.
We are
We do have information here.
13 nautical miles west.
Okay, so we're 13 nautical miles west of Georgetown. Engine out and forced engine landing. You still got your spot?
Yep.
Okay. And
Taxi Genesis, marked ground.
what's next? Under announce.
Configure.
Under announce. What's next?
Configure.
What's under announce? What's not what's under? What else is included?
Oh, and announce.
Sorry.
So we've already announced that we're going down. Told them we're 13 miles west of the field.
You've already done the radio part.
Runway 15, contact Great Tower.
Am I turning towards where we're going?
15 over to
I don't know, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, what about transponder?
Oh, yep. 7700.
100. Okay, now that's announced. Now configure is going to mean we are going to add flaps, right?
Okay.
And we're going to add those flaps when we know that we have the field made. Agreed?
Agreed. I would say we're actually high for my picked field.
I think so. So what do you do if you're high? We're also kind of getting in the clouds too.
I can pick a new spot that might work better for my altitude.
Well, you could do that, or yeah.
Or we could pull, well, we already got pull on power pull, we can add some more flap.
Turn to the right.
2745.
Look down here.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
That kind of looks like a runway, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Now, the only thing is there's some cell phone towers that you just need to be aware of. I know. So we're going to land on that. How far are we from that? We're at 3,200 right now. What do you think the altitude is out here?
4,000.
We're at 3,000.
Alpha Golf Juliet. Matt Fox 13 departure.
I don't even know how to estimate that.
4,000 this time, and squawk.
I mean, I can look here and
At least, yeah, you could. Do it.
I'm showing. Well, this is.
Oh, yeah, that's an MSL. You'd have to. Hey, you see the cell phone tower right there? Yes. Okay, so let's stay on that side.
Okay.
6271 Echo contact.
So pretend that's a runway. Get on that side of it
34-2
and make a landing.
Good day. Good day.
Now we got houses, so the end of the runway is technically right here. Okay.
Okay.
Watching that tower, right?
251 Bravo Papa.
251 Bravo Papa, Gray.
I think the tower's right under us.
Papa 6,500, about 8 southwest of Gray, and they'll be flying direct to Breckenridge, Bravo.
Okay, where's your runway?
Request flight calling.
Right behind me here. I want to kind of take a left turn back to it.
Okay.
T51.
Gonna be away from that tower.
What else would you be in, Rick?
3,500. Sorry, 6,500.
I'm going to try to catch the tower on our left turn here.
Hey.
1 Bravo Papa, 4521.
You're about 1,000 feet above the ground now.
Tango
5213, 521.
Roaming 18, clear in.
5213 for 1 Bravo Papa.
Georgetown Tower, 710 Alpha, ready, short.
Hunter 710 Alpha, Georgetown Tower, hold short, roaming 18. Landing traffic, waiting IFR release.
I don't... There's the tower, I got it.
1 Bravo
We're
Papa,
over it?
radar contact.
Oh, it's right in front of us here.
Southwest of Gurm Airfield, 6,000.
You see it there?
Just stay to the left of it.
That's me, thank you. 1
So I
Bravo
would
Papa.
pick... I think I'm going to go...
I don't see it.
It's right here, off to our left.
Okay, let's move left a little bit more for my comfort and pleasure.
Runway Tango departing Cherokee.
Do you see it yet? Right here.
Yes, okay.
146 November, Apollo.
So we're gonna land in that. Are we high or low?
We're a bit high.
Alpha Echo to the phone
So I would add some flaps.
Do it.
Archer 710 Alpha, turn left heading 100, runway 18, clear for takeoff. No
Scan for obstacles.
Yeah, and we got some wires by the dirt road here on the left.
Okay.
And...
You a little high still?
Yep.
What do you need to do?
And more.
Slam it. All of it.
Yep.
All of it.
Oh, slam
all of it. Yeah. So can we make that landing?
No.
We can't.
So what I would actually...
Airspeed. Don't push against me. Okay. So this is unmakeable. I just wanted to show you that there's a tree line right there with a fence.
But I would
in it.
probably, in this instance,
our
I would
working on
veer
it.
to the left there and try to catch that remaining field there to the left.
Agreed. See the towers ahead of us? Yep. Okay, coming in. Push forward, please. There you go. Hey, you're at 20 degrees of flaps. Do a normal go around.
Hold short, runway 18, landing traffic.
We're ready to come on in.
Planes 628 Tango, Georgetown Tower, make straight and approach, runway 18.
Straight in.
We'll actually say airspeed
Airspeed in the
60 to 80 range.
60 to 80 range.
Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate of climb.
1 notch less flaps.
1 notch less flaps.
There you go.
Okay.
Alright.
So airspeed is still between 60 and 80.
Probably want to be about 70 for this one.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, we are at 70. We don't have positive rate though.
Triangle 3585, climbing to
There you go.
612,000, right turn heading 280.
Flaps all the way up.
Envoy 3585, departure radar contact, confirm passing 2,800. Envoy 3585, just
Okay.
2,800 now.
And resuming normal climb.
Impressions.
Forward center 127.1.
I need to get better at judging distances and altitudes. I probably, in a real emergency, probably took too long to decide on where I'm going.
Okay. How about the rush of it? Did you feel rushed?
I actually didn't. Not on that one. I mean, we had plenty of altitude to make our decision. And
that's kind of what I was trying to drive home, is like 65 will give you a lot of time, okay? So you need to just make deliberate, take action, but you don't have to be like, oh my God, you know, I can't think because I'm so like this. Okay, left 90 and then another left 90 after we go north just a little bit.
We're 8317
for the altitude, well, some other lessons. This needs to be on.
50, you got traffic here 11 o'clock.
And used
20 miles
whenever you're flying.
Okay.
Unless you're in the pattern, there's a good reason to use it because it's going to give you
Convoy 3585, clear direct to get.
where I am, you know, give you the ability to quote where you're at.
How far do we want to go before we go 90 left again?
Out here. Okay, 11:30.
251 Bravo, Papa, traffic here 1 o'clock, 15 miles southbound, 6,500 is a Cessna 150.
Over the Interstate 35.
Roger, I'll be watching for thank you, 1 Bravo Papa.
Traffic will be number 2 for landing off Tango.
28 Tango, a mile and a half.
It's 28 Tango, sorry about that. Romeo 18, clear third land number 1.
Thank you, sir.
Go that way.
All right.
About right.
RV1 Victor Romeo, contact departure.
Officer departure, 901 Victor Romeo.
So you got it? Pitch and pick.
Pitch and pick.
Simulate the announce.
I know. So
Configure when you have the field made. So you needed to configure a lot sooner on that because you're really, really high.
right.
Then we're going to have more time for open it, secure it, and kill it, right?
Right.
Because we're going to make the field.
Tango, Port Cherokee inside ahead and to your left.
Okay, go. Say it. Pitch.
Runway 18, clear land.
Base to follow number 2, 18 clear landing off Tango.
25950, your traffic's 1137 miles northwest bound, 6,500.
Yeah, roger, we're still looking for traffic 950.
1 Bravo, Papa, your traffic is your 136 miles southbound, 6,500.
Roger, that's the wrong way. 500 feet, that's on that side.
Roger.
Okay, so you can pick and then head toward it while you did this.
Okay, so pitch.
Roger, we're still looking for
And I see a nice wide open area over here off to my left.
Nice big one, right?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Turn toward it, then start monkeying with your
3234, go ahead.
perfect trim and all that fun stuff. Okay, get the trim set up.
And I have the weather for clean. 43234, squawk 0174, not it? 0174.
Good enough.
234.
Announce.
Information Tango, now.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. 716 Mike Whiskey is 14 nautical miles west of Georgetown Airport. Forced landing.
950,
And then field.
2 o'clock, a mile and a half.
There, okay, cool.
950 has traffic inside.
Roger. Envoy 35.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some flaps in.
716 Mike Whiskey, how many souls on board?
We got 2 on board.
Okay, what's the nature of your problem?
234, you're
Engine
in
out.
contact
Okay.
10 miles south of Grammy Airfield. Fly heading of,
Remember, when he comes back with that crap, probably plane. You've chosen something that's into the wind, right?
Yes, somewhat.
Okay. Have you chosen a landing point where your wheels are going to hit the ground?
I have not.
Okay. I want to pick a spot where your wheels are going to hit the ground. Where's your field, by the way? Here. That long one that goes that way? Yep. With
Just right over the trees.
The singular tree in it?
Yeah, to the right of that.
Okay. Just to the right of that singular tree out in the middle? Yep. Okay. So, you see the fences in it? Look at the different changes in color.
Yeah, I do.
When they're
I do.
rectangular,
I do.
that's a fence.
Okay.
Guaranteed. So, you don't have as much to land in there as you think. You know, we're getting over to, let's go ahead and turn.
All right.
So what I want you to do is make a 360 degree turn.
1 Victor Romeo, Grand
All right.
altimeter 299.
Coordinate through the whole thing.
405 Alpha, expect
405 Alpha, turn left, runway 11, taxi parking, moving Mike, monitor ground.
11 Mike.
So you got, next coming up will be configure, open it, secure it, and kill it. 65. Obstructions. iPads, no.
It'll light up, I don't see any.
Roger, thank you, 155.
Airspeed, airspeed, airspeed.
417 Charlie, type.
Now, does it look a little better?
Yes.
Hey, you're coming up on 2,000 feet. That's about 700 feet.
Seminole Shore final, number 2, runway 18, clear.
All right, I'm going to go and throw another 20.
There's a telephone pole in the middle of it. You see the one telephone pole in the middle of it? So we gotta make sure we can get over that telephone pole.
Oh, well, we don't have power.
That's right. So if you needed to, let's get your airspeed right.
All right, I'm going to bring flaps back up a little bit.
Okay. I think that's wise. Okay, let me take a look. Okay. All right, so this right here would be full,
4 is 8 miles.
and
turn left heading 040.
you would be turning like this
on the localizer
to try and get some of the altitude out, maintaining your airspeed, right? Using my rudder.
Okay, taxi parking via runway 11 and Mike, March ground. Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm reducing my altitude.
Yes, I do. Actually, it looks like if we go to the right field, there may not be a fence between that acceleration.
We're not going to land in it anyway.
Well, I know that, but...
All right, your airplane?
My airplane.
Take it on down. Now we're over the telephone poles right now, so you can reduce our height, right? You got down to 50 there. Oh, looking out the window.
7 miles southbound, 7,500.
Do you get the idea we could probably land at full power?
Delta, you got traffic here 11 o'clock.
Push forward.
Miles northwest.
There you go. Push forward. Trim.
Stock 62-hour whiskey, Georgetown Tower, enter left face, runway 18, squawk is 0611.
0611.
All right, we're between 60 and 80. I'm going to pull one out.
Okay.
This farmer's not going to like us buzzing his cows.
Well, we just can't buzz his house.
Oh, nice swimming pool down there. All right, we are at 70, positive rate, going 10 degrees.
Great approach, Havoc, 1-4.
Okay, so starting from the back, the end of the run here, and backing up, talk about mistakes.
Havoc 14, continue southbound, maintain VFR, climbing 1,000.
Let me get configured here.
Let me get it.
Continue southbound, maintain VFR.
I'd rather your airplane? I'd rather you be thinking, yeah, my airplane.
Havoc 1-4.
So, I didn't judge height, distance very well.
Okay, so you're playing it too safe.
Right.
Right, which means you're going to overshoot the runway.
Right.
Next, there's always something to learn, right? So what's the next one?
Learn that changing color of field can usually mean a fence in the way.
Yep.
Really keep an eye on my airspeed.
43234,
Yeah.
report on the ground.
Down at the end, when I was like this, you're like, you know, why are you pushing forward? Well, because then I like my life.
Yeah.
You would drop down to 50 at that point. It's like, you got to be able to not, as you freak out, as the ground's coming up and things are getting, you know, close, you're like this. You go, right?
Right.
Don't do that.
Stop it.
It's an important thing to stop.
3657.
Right?
Right.
The other thing is,
Havoc 14, squawk 3657.
your obstacle review needs to be done multiple times.
Okay.
You can't see stuff from way up there that you can see on the ground.
As you get closer.
Like right here, you see that hay bale field? Straight ahead?
Right. That way with all the dots in it?
Yeah, the dots in it?
Yeah.
So look to the left of it.
14, your radar contact.
Nothing in that field.
Right.
You're cleared to mission off the
No changes. It's even got a little road leading up to the person's house.
Right.
If I didn't have restrictions about how close I could get to that house, I'd choose that road.
Maintain 1.
So you think that little road's wide enough to put this down?
Havoc
You think it's wider than the wheels?
I'll be a bus to College Station, then it's filed up to 1000.
But what about like poles and stuff off to the side that can catch wings?
Well, if they're there, if they aren't there, I land on it. If they are there, then I move off to the left.
Okay.
Right? I wouldn't land in the hay bale field because that's going to be like hitting a fire plug, man. It's not going to move.
2715, 1 by 5. 2904.
There's an even longer one over here.
Okay.
Center 50, you landing at Land Pass?
So I'm gonna do one. Ready? Emergency. Pitch. Pick. I've got one picked off the right hand side. 2,500 feet. Alright, I'm gonna set it for a downwind.
Direct bus intersection, about a 090 heading.
Okay, cool. And now 7,700, Mayday, 716 Mike Whiskey, engine out. We are 13 miles to the northwest of, to the west-northwest of Georgetown, 2 souls on port, and making a landing in a field. Turn that off. I would go to configure. When I configure, I'm gonna do it so I can make my landing. I'm looking for obstacles, the direction of the wind, everything.
We've got a yellow tower off to the left here.
They want to go to 6-5 or get past the MOA.
Again?
Open it, take this up, pull it back, push it out. Secure it. Everybody get your seatbelts on, brace your face, exit the aircraft as soon as possible.
Havoc 14, contact forward, sir, correction, Houston Center 125.65.
4465, Havoc 14, good day.
2565.
2565, Havoc 14, good day.
Got a fence there. I'm going to line up on these 3 fields over here. After I lose a little bit. Secure it. Everybody's secure. All the bags would be put on the ground. Then I would kill it. Off, 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 off. Everything is secure now. Judging my height, I make a right-hand turn here. Watching my airspeed. And putting full flaps in. Okay, I'm still a little high for the field that I want to land in. So I'm going to turn a lot.
Cheyenne 3 Delta Bravo, you can proceed on course, maintain or below 3,500 until with Austin approach.
Okay, proceeding on course. We're turning right now in at or below 3.5 until we're on with Austin approach, 843 Delta Bravo.
Get an airspeed back.
Dr. Golf Whiskey, Romeo 18.
See this field right here?
Traffic on the go.
See that fence, I should say? Yep. That's the fence I'm trying to avoid. So I would go here. I'd probably land straight ahead. I was going to turn and I would hit that tree line right there. Sorry.
Are you familiar, sir?
And would turn. Have my wheels just get over that fence line. Positive rate. 1 notch flaps.
And we've got towers off to our left here, so you might want to...
Just 1 tower, right?
I'm showing 2.
But the other one's like far away, right? On the hill way over there? Oh, you see that one over there? Okay.
We've got one, according to our 4-flight here, it's straight ahead of us. Just off our left nose.
Awesome. Very useful.
And you should be good on this heading.
Okay, so let's go back around and take a look at this thing. So you know how low is too low to buzz a house?
This?
Nope.
500, right?
Nope.
Or is it 2,000?
If they can read your N number, you're too close. Let me get back to those fields, right? So as I went down, I realized an error. See this road right here?
Yeah.
That road has poles all behind it, all along it.
Right.
I'm coming this way at it. So there are the 3 fields that I picked. Right. I was going to try and land into the wind, come, even though I get back over this thing real quick. So even though these are too short, right?
Right.
Deep for that thing. But I was going to try and land in this field with the hole in it.
Right.
Coming over these tree lines, and I was going to aim to the right and go diagonal.
Oh, I got you.
Right?
Yeah.
And so that last turn would have put me low, and I would have been able to go ahead and cruise kind of corner to corner. But once I hit that fence, I'm going to have barbed wire to deal with, and I didn't want to, do that. It's not my best choice. But I want to share my mistakes with you too, you know what I mean?
Okay, 20904, 843 Delta.
We got time for one more. Your airplane.
My airplane.
So let's take it all the way to off, okay?
Okay.
3 Delta Bravo, are you direct your destination now?
Yeah, we are. If you got room for us, that's what we'd like to do, yes, sir.
And give you a heads up, the Brownwood Moa is
I'm going to go off to the right here.
ahead of you.
Kind of get close to that tower again.
Okay.
Where's the tower?
Off to our, according to fourth flight, off to our left over here.
Where is it on fourth flight? I mean, I don't see it.
It was over here. It's off the screen now.
Oh, with the synthetic vision.
Yeah, synthetic vision.
Okay.
That's why I like the synthetic vision. It tells you, see how the terrain is turning green and then yellow and then red. If there's obstacles like towers out there, it'll show up in yellow. And if you're going to hit it, it'll turn red. Yellow is kind of like, oh, you're within 500 feet of it.
Yeah. It's very cool. Would be extremely useful at night if this happened at night.
Right.
But for right now, I think that's blocking a ton of your view.
Are you going direct to?
Monday.
I would, just me having something like right here when I need to be looking down here is not my favorite.
I mean, I could get a knee board for it. I was just trying to avoid doing that because my legs are big as it is.
Approach. Roger, gray altimeter 29904. 904.
But I like the safety feature of it.
I know. I got you.
Also, now it has an update. Yep. It has, you can enter your, alright, pitching, and looking. Alright, I've got a pretty long field over here.
Straight off the nose. Huge fields.
Well, I'm just thinking into the wind.
That'll be into the wind. You gotta go that way though.
The wind is from our south, right?
Wind is from the 230.
Okay. So you're saying just this way?
Aircraft calling 121.7, that's Gray, go ahead.
Okay, work your list.
Alright, so pitch, we're good, we're a little fast.
Okay.
Announce,
you did that.
Station received, and
this is a big field.
Announce.
Alright, so we got a left, okay. It'd be Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. 716 Mike Whiskey is 16.6 miles northwest of Georgetown Airfield. Engine out, forced landing in a field.
Okay.
We got the Bravo.
Alright, then I go 7700.
Right.
We're 100.
And then now let's figure
obstacles.
Obstacles. I see a bunch of power lines here going for the field, so I'm going to go ahead and start turning that way, but I'm going to give us some flaps here.
Okay. And the reason for the flaps, not that it's wrong, I just want to know the reason.
Give us a little
airspeed.
One for bleed some of the altitude off.
Okay.
And give us some more controlled speed.
Stay away from the oil pad here.
Okay.
Like a 1 Echo Delta, contact Houston.
I know you would typically make that turn slower.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and bring another 20 in.
Yep. Now you need to get down, right? How are you going to get down? There you go. Airspeed, airspeed, airspeed. What's next on your list?
Open it. So I'm going to open my doors.
Okay.
Secure it. Put the bags on the ground. And then when I'm ready, I will
look out in front. Please.
Well,
okay.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Okay. Now land in this field.
For real?
Okay. For real. I got this. You gonna make it?
Yes.
Alright. Exactly. Now, the reason I did that is there, see that pole right there?
Yep.
I don't like that pole. I couldn't see any wires, but that doesn't mean they weren't there.
Right. Understatement, sorry.
Yeah. Figure right. So you're like, land in this field? Yeah, because I want you to think about actually landing in the field. You understand?
Right. We're gonna be too low for him, huh?
Yeah. Keep on climbing.
But our left side tail number was up.
That's an airfield right there.
Okay, is that the, okay, so we'll probably need a,
That's a glider port.
okay, so let's come up to the right again.
Yeah. I did my engine out over that. Alright, up you go. Going way too fast. Up. Point the nose at the sky. Yep. There you go. Stay away
There's
from
a tower right in front of us here.
Alright, let's go this way. I don't want to get near that because they have liquid nitrogen and stuff.
4.2, get in.
Yeah, I got it. But I don't want to go near that.
Gotcha.
Houston Center, thank you, 3 Delta Bravo.
Alright, up, and home Jeeves.
Home, Jeeves. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get some altitude because we got a tower here.
Yeah.
That I see.
You're good for a left turn. The direct home is going to be 127.
All right. About that.
Another airstrip if you want to look. Another airstrip here, look here. Good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of ranches out here that have airstrips on them.
So is that like a private?
Yeah. Money, 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 money. Money. This is the, see if we can get the, frequency for this, CTAP for this, glider port. And be looking for gliders, too. They got one out.
Foxtrot November, level 6,000.
RV1 Foxtrot November, gray approach. Gray altimeter 2993.
They don't have transponders either, so watch out for them. There's one glider beneath us. It was a bird.
Yeah, I saw that guy. There's one right above us, too.
Beautiful red-tailed hawk. Other thing is, as we practice this, you hear that backfire? When I hit the gas, go pow. Just in case, you got to be ready, right? You hit the gas, and all of a sudden it decides to go bleh. Then you got to be ready to land.
Yeah, 702-545 Charlie's crossing Dagu in the...
So what we're going to do is we're going to go home and we're going to practice this, mentally chair fly it, and get to where you can do this without having to even think about it. It's got to roll off your tongue.
Right. November 121 Echo Delta, gray approach. If you want to level off at 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
Would you say we're about, would you say this is 1,000 below?
Yeah.
RV1 Victor Romeo, traffic at 11 o'clock, 900 miles, opposite direction, 6,000's RV4.
We're looking, and hopefully I'll pick them up on my ADSE here shortly.
All right, Roger. RV1 Foxtrot November, traffic at 11 o'clock, 8 miles, opposite direction, 6,500, RV10.
Okay, I've got him in the box. I'm looking for him. Foxtrot November.
A little windy. Bit bumpy.
Not really. Not too bad. Okay, so are we headed home?
November 121 Echo Delta. We are headed home.
So hit direct enter. Oh. Direct. And if you do this with your hand, it makes it easier to hit.
Okay.
Okay, so what's your direct track?
Direct track is 129.
So bug 129,
actually there.
Turn to it and hold the needle dead center.
1 Foxtrot November has the other RV.
And then wait about 6 or 10 seconds while holding it dead center.
Victor Romeo, traffic has you inside about your 10 o'clock now.
Right now it says 108, but it's going to update here in a second.
And Victor Romeo, your ID is not transmitting on your
Okay, so what's 29 minus 8?
I could tell, because I didn't
20 now.
Got it checked out. Thanks.
20, alright, so turn it to the right, 20 degrees
Victor
exactly.
Romeo, contact Fort Worth,
Turn this to the right.
7.45.
So 140 is what it would be. So now fly 140 on the money. So it'd be 150. We were on 130, so plus 20 would be 5.
Blanca 121 Echo Delta, gray approach, how do you hear?
Okay, roll out right there. And hold it dead center. That's how you manage this. Right? Alright. Head for the direct track, bug it. Do the math, turn the math, turn to the math. Okie dokie? Okie dokie?
Tower, helicopter 530, Mike Juliet.
Hey, you want me to save you some money? What's that? And just trim down a little bit. It'll be more bumpy, but you save some money. So we didn't even get to do this, but we'll do this next time. And what is that? Actually reading while we're descending at 65 knots and all that type stuff. So you'll need to practice that list and what it involves and where your hands go and what you say and all that stuff. And then we'll go do it again, and then you'll have more available bandwidth for other activities. Right.
So do we want to make our call at 10 miles?
Yeah. To the northwest. Yeah. Did you turn it up?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Georgetown Tower, 716 Mike Whiskey.
Skyhawk 716 Mike Whiskey, yours in turn.
Georgetown Tower, 716 Mike Whiskey is 10 miles northwest of the field, inbound for full stop.
And gray approach, Bonanza.
Skyhawk 716 Mike Whiskey, Georgetown Tower, 0615, Tango, current altimeter 2994.
0615 and 2995, altimeter 716 Mike Whiskey.
Georgetown Tower, helicopter 530.
What did he say?
Juliet with Tango.
Was it 2995?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this what he said?
Hang on, I gotta get 95. Whoop, wrong day.
Skyhawk 716 Mike Whiskey, maintain your best forward speed inbound for sequence, and enter modified straight in, runway 18.
Maintain for sequence and be ready for straight in, 716 Mike Whiskey.
There's the airport? Yep. All right, go that way.
Georgetown Tower, helicopter 530, Mike Juliet with Tango.
Helicopter 530 Mike Juliet, Georgetown Tower, going to the east ramp again.
Yes, sir. And we're about 7.5 to the north.
Helicopter 530 Mike Juliet, roger, proceed direct to the east ramp, landing at your own risk, Tango, current altimeter 2994.
2994, clear direct east ramp for Mike Juliet, thanks.
Wind 220 at 15, visibility 10. View clouds 2,500. Temperature 31, dew point 22, altimeter 290906. Visual approach in use, landing at 40.
Whiskey, proceed direct to the numbers, runway 18.
Direct to the numbers, 18, 716 Mike Whiskey. Where?
Georgetown Municipal Airport Information Tango.
Right there.
Wind 220 at 15, visibility 1.
Yes. 220 at 15. Your question's what?
Oh, this is 18 right here.
Yeah. All right, so altitude check.
We're at 3,000.
Energy check.
We're at full.
Yeah. So we'll need to go ahead and pull that back a little bit. There you go.
So is this 1-1 that I'm looking at here closest to us? Okay.
10 Tower, November 542 Kilo, about 3 to the south of Dagu for the RNAV 1842 Kilo.
So he said maintain best forward speed, so that's what.
Georgetown Tower, I'll start on the outer lines again.
So we're doing this
Roger, November 542 Kilo. We're
at a higher rate of speed, so we're going to have an energy problem
Roger, report Dagu and information Tango, altimeter 2994.
when we get back,
Tango 94, and I'll report Dagu 542 Kilo.
down, right?
Right.
So you got another 1,000 feet and 4 miles. You need to fix your energy problem probably right now.
08025 Georgetown Tower, Georgetown altimeter
There you go.
2994. Transition south to north on the east side of the airport is approved.
And 2994 and transition northbound east of the airfield is approved. 025.
Trim if you need to. That help? Yeah.
Scott 6 Mike Whiskey type landing.
Full stop.
Runway 18, number 1, clear landing.
Runway 18, number 1, clear for landing, 716 Mike Whiskey.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Okay, energy. You're 1,000 feet high right here.
542 Kilos crossing over Dagu now.
So
Bleed off some energy. Drop some flaps. Make it dirty.
Okay, we'll approach the final approach fix for 18, 542 Kilo.
745 Charlie number 2, Romeo 18, clear to land following Skyhawk traffic, approaching 1 mile final.
Inside number 2, 18, clear to land. 45 Charlie.
And you still got a little juice in.
That's full out.
It's full out? Okay.
And I am at 70.
Alright, turn into the numbers. What was the wind?
2-2.
Okay, so it's from the right. If we need to crosswind correct, it's going to be ailerons this way,
Right.
and a little bit of left rudder. Center line. And on the throttle. Yeah, 20 degrees of flaps, energizing 70, I think, or 65 to bring us down. Then just go till one red starts to turn red. There it is, gas. A little more gas. There you go. All right, on center. That's the way you do it. You got to get the ailerons in there. More gas. More ailerons. More left foot. Okay, if I try to overpower you, don't fight me, okay?
Okay. Spot a small helicopter
Here.
landing on the just
Now
east
let's
of the
power.
control tower, the east ramp area, no factor.
And search for traffic.
Full power totally. Little less rudder. Center line. Center line. There you go.
Okay, so we're going to land in the area we took off from, not on the dolly. Okay.
Right, keep it down.
So if you want to go between
Keep that
these
wing
hangars
down.
here,
That wing
we
down.
can do that.
There you go.
Check
Right
your
rudder.
ICS, please, 0 Mike Juliet.
There you go. Pipes up. Pull and pull. Pull and brakes, I should say.
Fox 6 Mike Whiskey, going back Genesis.